Everybody, welcome back to another edition here of Inside the Zone with Mateo, where, as you know, if you've been following, every single Saturday starting here in 2026, so we've done this all of January, now it's our first episode of February, every Saturday at 10 o'clock Eastern in the morning, I release a 5-year rebuild just to give my sports podcast channel a little bit of a different feel on Saturday mornings because it's a more fun feel. And so I set up a poll every, I think, Friday or so on my channel, and I say, hey, I'm gonna do this rebuild video, so it's like this Friday before the next Saturday, so it's usually like 8 days in advance. I say, well, I'm gonna do this. Which game do you want me to do that 5-year rebuild in? And Madden has won every single poll so far, so it's on a 5-game winning streak. Actually, no, sorry, 6-game winning streak. We just did the Vikings. We've done the Bengals, we've done the Saints, we've done the Bills, we've done a bunch of other teams. And today is going to be the Pittsburgh Steelers. So without further ado, let's just get into it. So we got 5 years to rebuild the Pittsburgh Steelers. This will be in the start of the 2025-2026 season. We are in Madden 25, so the years aren't going to be exactly lined up, but I have all the updated rosters. And it's going to be a great episode here of Inside the Zone with Mateo. These rebuilds tend to be about an hour long or a little shorter. We'll see though what can happen. But 5 years, and we try to win 2 Super Bowls. So without further ado, let's just get into it. So Aaron Rodgers is kind of the main story of this offense here. He is 40 years old in this game, more or less. But I do know he retires at the end of next season. So do we try to make a push here with Aaron Rodgers, or do we try to tank and get a top pick or try to trade for a different quarterback? But then this defense is absolutely insane. Jalen Ramsey, Alex Highsmith, TJ Watt, Cam Hayward, and the list can just continue to go on. And then special teams, you have Chris Boswell, who's one of the better kickers in the league as well. Also, I wanted to mention Jalen Warren, Kenneth Gainwell, our running backs, Calvin Austin, DK Metcalf, and Adam Thielen. Our wide receivers, offensive line is pretty mid. I think we could probably try to upgrade left tackle, because is this Braxton Jones? No, Broderick Jones is 23 years old. Maybe we just let him develop a little bit. I think that might just be better off to do so. And then we got Pat Freiermuth and Jonnu Smith as our tight ends. I mean, it's tough what to do here with Aaron Rodgers, who we could probably get something good for him. But, I just don't know what to do here, because, he'll win us maybe one Super Bowl. Maybe one Super Bowl if we win it year one, which I do think our defense is good enough to try to do that. And you can see we can get pretty mid players depending on who we're targeting here. I do want to take a peek at free agency, see if there's anybody I'm willing to take a shot at just for a year, and then we can trade Aaron Rodgers. But if not, maybe we trade him for a younger quarterback or something. Here, let's take a look at free agency, because I don't think we can't just put everything into Aaron Rodgers for one season, because we have to win 2 Super Bowls. So Christian Wilkins, low key, we have money. Let's sign him to a 1-year deal. Christian Wilkins is a 87 overall defensive tackle. Let's do that. That's rare that we get that. Stephon Gilmore is there. But other than that, I don't think we're going to do much. So that's pretty cool. We could get Joe Flacco, who, again, we could be in the same position with an older guy, Phillip Rivers. I just don't think the free agency market is not a place for a quarterback right now. And, yeah, I think we can cut a player. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty easy to cut a player here. It's going to be Will Howard, 23-year-old, 64 overall. Do we just play? Let's just sim to midseason here. We'll see what we do. We'll see how Aaron Rodgers is doing. If he's doing good, then we just try to maybe build around him a little bit here. Maybe get a first-round pick here and try to maybe get a guy like Fernando Mendoza or something like that. But other than that, let's see. I mean, I think this team is pretty solid, especially their defense is pretty solid. I think we could probably make the playoffs at least. So then we could see maybe can we make the playoffs year one. But let's just sim over to midseason and see how well Aaron Rodgers is doing. The most Steelers way to kick off the season. We're 4-3. We just beat the Jets though by a lot, 40-14. And I do want to take a look at some players that we need to negotiate contracts with. $45 million in cap room here. Jalen Warren's up to an 83 overall, which is pretty good. Christian Wilkins, of course, um, the guy that the guy we signed to start the season. I don't think we're gonna re-sign him though, because I do think that was kind of a cheat code. Like other people would have probably, targeted him, and we just kind of got lucky. So I don't think I'm gonna re-sign him for now. Maybe at the end of the season we might. But overall, there's not really anybody that, besides Jalen Warren. So Jalen Warren, we should be able to come back here. That's a good offer, and he's glad. And then we'll have $39 million to work with in the offseason. Actually, hold on. Let's get James Pierre here back here. He wants to come back for about $15 million. And so we got $34 million for the offseason. We don't have to worry about that. Christian Wilkins, you've been good, but I just think that was kind of a cheat code. We're just doing that. You're going to leave after Aaron Rodgers leaves as well. However, we do have some trade offers, but I'm going to ignore that. I want to see, the big question is, and by the way, J.J. McCarthy is leading the league in passing yards. Aaron Rodgers, 1,600 yards, 12 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. He's not doing great, which means, yeah, boys, we're just going to have to trade him. Jalen Warren, pretty good, 5 touchdowns, almost 600 rushing yards. Receiving-wise, DK Metcalf, 5 touchdowns. I mean, defense is what I'm guessing is winning us games here. Let's take a look. Holcomb doesn't have any interceptions. Actually, only 2 interceptions. Really? Come on. With that, and then Highsmith has 7 sacks. Hayward has 4. T.J. Watt. Why are we not sacking the quarterback? Come on, T.J. Watt. We're about 15th at both defensive yards and offensive yards, so it's not too bad. But we're a very mid team, and that's the Steelers. But we'll see. So I think unfortunately we're gonna have to trade Aaron Rodgers. We're not really doing well. We're right at 500. We currently I think I do want to keep our pick, but also maybe get another pick here that we can maybe then package to get a higher pick. So let's just hit get offers here and see who's willing to give us the best overall package, and then we can target their picks and just see if we can do it. So the Packers, maybe we send him back to the Packers. Low key, I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's send him back to the Packers as just honored, because he should retire there. I think that's what we should do. Let's get Malik Willis in return. I think he can be a starter for us. That's okay. And then also a first-round pick. I doubt this goes through. Yeah, it does. Okay. So Malik Willis can be a decent quarterback for us, but let's see if we can get a second, maybe a second and then a third for the next year. I don't know if this is anywhere close. It's almost there. So we do a second-round pick and Malik Willis is what we could do. But let's just try to get some more out of this. A 4th-round pick as well. Malik Willis, 2nd-round pick for Aaron Rodgers. We send, I think we're going to have to just do a 2nd-round pick. A 2nd-round pick and Malik Willis to send Aaron Rodgers back to Green Bay. And it's just declined, which means, hey, boys, it's okay. We don't need our 7th-round picks. So we have a bunch of 7th-rounders, so we'll give you 2 of our better 7th-round picks, and it's still declined. Are you kidding? All right, yeah. Let's give you a 6th-round pick for next year. Again, once we hit like the later draft years, we don't really. It's just auto-generated guys, and we just kind of let the CPU cook. It's still declined. Are you kidding me? Come on, bro. Come on. We have to really give up a 5th-round pick. I mean, hey, y'all should be happy that we're giving you Aaron Rodgers back, but I know you have Jordan Love. He's going to be a bench now, and we just get some picks that we can use. We can use that 2nd-round pick to hopefully get a quarterback of the future. And of course, you never know what might happen. Let's review the offers that we're getting for this guy. If we're getting any decent picks, but we're not. Ooh, Reed Blankenship, actually. I just saw Reed Blankenship. I hope I didn't. Yeah, hold up. Oh, wait, no, never mind. I thought it was the same position, but it isn't. Anyway. I think that's going to do it. We're going to probably tank a little bit here, get a good draft pick, maybe select Fernando Mendoza, maybe select somebody else, because that's just kind of what we have to do. With Aaron Rodgers gone, it's just we're quarterbackless and we need a new quarterback, but our defense is still good. We don't have any major free agents, so that's pretty good. So we can keep the team intact. And so yeah, I'll just see you guys at the end of the season. Is there any way we make the playoffs? I don't know. Yeah, let's just see if we made the playoffs. Oh my goodness, bro, we're the Steelers. We're actually the Steelers. 9-8 is your go-to record. We made it as a wild card team, while our Ravens, our divisional opponents, went 15-2. But anyway, we're going on the road to play the Indianapolis Colts, who won 11 games. This is absolutely insane. Bro, this is absolutely insane. With Malik Willis, we didn't do much better than we did with Aaron Rodgers. It's absolutely crazy, but it shows you Malik Willis is low-key good. And he maybe can give us a playoff win. I can't believe this. I was not expecting this, but this defense is also low-key really good. Christian Wilkins at 90 overall. Cameron Hayward, 94, 95 for Jalen Ramsey, 90 for Highsmith, 98 for TJ Watt. Like, our defense is low-key insane, and defenses win championships. So, hey, could this be a surprising year, and maybe we win? We win the Super Bowl in year number 1 with a 9-8 record. It would be the most Steelers thing to do, but I'll see you guys in the game because, of course, we can only play playoff games. So this is a big test to see what do we need to fix for the future into the rebuild. My guess is probably we got to find a quarterback unless Malik Willis is our guy, but also we're going to have to figure out some wide receivers probably. That's my guess, but we'll see. We shall see. I'll see you guys in the game in 3, 2, 1. You know you love these transitions. Yo, hold on. I know this wasn't a good transition, but I just wanted to take a moment and see and show you guys that the Pittsburgh Steelers are an 86 overall team. The Indianapolis Colts are an 85. We have a better overall team. That's just insane. Here we go, boys. The kickoff was away, and oh my goodness. The Green Bay Packers are in the playoffs. That's insane, but Aaron Rodgers is still their backup. But Daniel Jones coming off a mediocre season here as the starter. But we had to get into this right away here. I wanted to play at least a couple plays with this defense because this defense is low-key insane with TJ Watt and Cam Hayward. I'm actually going to be Cam Hayward to start. I don't know what this glare is, but we're going to... Jonathan Taylor's doing Jonathan Taylor things. And I think we're going to play when it actually matters. We're going to actually sim over here. Probably. That was not good. That was not a good first play. But anyway, let's see what our defense can do here in the sim because that's truly what matters. We forced a punt. Oh, that's great. And let's see if our first play on offense can be better than our first play on defense here. Malik Willis. Uh-oh. Dude, they're pressing on Metcalf. Hold up. Oh my gosh, he might be gone. Oh, he's not gone, but good defense. But a dot Malik Willis. Come on, bro. If they're pressing on him again, we're going to try to do the same play. Never mind, we're not. We're going to dump this off. I don't know who that is. Is that Jonnu Smith? I don't know. But we're trying to get on the board right away here. We're moving pretty nicely here. Come on, boys. I think this is Malik. You got to hand this off here. Here's Jalen Warren. He's going to pick up the first down. Come on, boys. Can we lock in here? They're pressing. Oh, gosh. We got to throw this away. Okay, that was a smart play to do. That's okay. Malik Willis, he's fast. That is something I do like about him. We'll have some chances here. I just don't know. We're going on empty backfield. I'm going to look Freiermuth. He's wide open. Up the middle. And there we go. That is DK Metcalf. Come on, boys. We cooking. We are absolutely cooking here. Oh, we got it. Touchdown, boys. Come on. We take the lead in the wild card game. Let's freaking go. What a dot from Malik Willis. He's absolutely insane. Malik Willis, your first touchdown pass of the playoffs is a dot to a wide open DK Metcalf. We need some redemption. Metcalf is, please, Metcalf. Metcalf, did we just throw an interception? No, we didn't. He just mossed him. Holy moss. Did y'all just see that moss? That's why we pay him the big bucks. Holy cow. Dude, what a moss. And that's why we're going to feed him again if we can. But never mind. We're just going to go to Freiermuth and did we get out of bounds? Yes, we did. We got out of bounds, boys. Come on. We got out of bounds. Dude, if they don't say this was out of bounds, no, I'm good. Dude, we got out of bounds. I don't like this play. This is the problem. Okay. I think we should be fine, though. Rolling out here. Can we have accuracy? That is all I ask. And it's incomplete. It's okay. It's okay. I'm a little scared with Malik. I think we should have at least a field goal. So we could play it safe here. We do have the little out route there. We have the little slant route. And that's what I'm going to look. He's fast. Can he get out of bounds? Ooh, no, he didn't get out of bounds. Okay. We have to burn our final timeout with 16 seconds left. Do we just take the field goal? No, we're not doing that. We're going to find a play that we legit have to get out of bounds, though. So I'm going to look probably Freiermuth or just throw it incomplete. We're going to roll it out. We're going to actually go to Freiermuth. We dump it off. We have to get out of bounds. We did not get out of bounds. We did not get out of bounds. We did not get out of bounds, and we freaking messed up. We freaking messed up. We should have had a field goal. We'll see if that comes down to bite us. Yeah, y'all are lucky, Indianapolis Colts. Y'all are really lucky. Luckily, we do get the football. We do get the football to start, so maybe that can help. Maybe we can score. I think we threw an interception, but our defense stops them to a field goal. This would have been a different game for sure. It would have been a 17-10 game, but we're still in the league. Can we still pull it off? Our offense has to punt yet again. Our defense needs to make a stop. They can do that. We get the football back. Can we convert? We punt on 4th and 1. Are you kidding me, Madden? Are you absolutely kidding me, Madden? We're still in the third quarter, 3rd and 14. We get another stop. Come on. And we get the football back. 3rd and 5 coming up here to start the 4th quarter. We have to convert this. There is no way, if we don't convert this, we're in danger of losing. But y'all, we're going to run inside zone with Jaylen Warren. We're going to go inside handoff. Jaylen Warren is going to be close. He's 4th down and 2. We're going for it. This is such a crazy play. But we're giving this to Jaylen Warren, and he is going to be short. Hold up. We're challenging it. We're throwing the challenge. The call on the field is going to stand. We lose a timeout, and we just gave them a touchdown. We practically gave them a touchdown. 3rd and goal. They score a touchdown to Tyler Warren. Oh, man. It would have been 17-all if we would have just kicked that field goal. And it's going to come down to haunt us. We're trying to make a comeback. 3rd down and 12. We got to go for it here. 3rd and 12. Freak. Come on. I just don't know what play. I don't love this playbook either. Something to note. Maybe we change the playbook. But Malik Willis, what do we got? What do you got for me? Malik getting chased out. He's going to launch it deep into the end zone. Oh my gosh, it's a touchdown. Oh my gosh, Pat Freiermuth just mossed that for safety. Personal foul, roughing the passer. It doesn't matter. We can decline it because it's a touchdown. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, the Mosses have been absolutely insane. We take the lead yet again. Now, our defense, can you please make a stop? Yes, you can. We're getting the football back here, and then we just fumbled the ball. So our defense has to recover it for us again. We're not a perfect team, and they convert on a 4th down, 2nd and goal. It is now... Oh, they take the lead. They are up by 3, and are you freaking kidding me? If we would have kicked the field goal, it would have been a tie game. 2 timeouts. 2 timeouts, boys. This is just a wild card game. Malik Willis, what are we going to do? Oh, gosh, here we go. Malik Willis under center, 149 remaining. Still loads. There's no one. There's legit no one open. Malik Willis has thrown the ball 42 times. Completing only 27% of them. 27 of them, not even percentage. That's probably... we got to keep the ball. Please, no fumbles. 40-yard line of our own. We have quite a long bit to go. We could kick a field goal, but we could also go for the win, and that's, what I'm thinking, of course. Malik Willis, he's fast. What are we doing, Malik? I don't know, but we can go out of bounds close to a 1st down. First rush of the game is a gain of 5 yards. Come on. I don't want to, risk anything here too much. We're going to roll out. He's fat. Dude, he's so fast. Come on. There we go. DK Metcalf, bullet pass, catches it. 1:09 left. We go no huddle. There is no time for error, and that's incomplete, almost intercepted. He has thrown 45 passes. 53 seconds. We are in field goal range. So hypothetically, we could just run this clock out and go for the tie and go to overtime. But of course, that's not. Well, and we just fumbled the ball. Are you kidding me? Kenneth Gainwell just fumbled. Or Jalen Warren. He just fumbled the ball. And we just lost the game. What the? I have never seen a fumble happen like that in Madden in my entire life. I thought I was down. And now we're going to lose. That is going to be the fracking game. Mike Tomlin. Oh, man, I'm sorry, bro. Dude, we had it. We had the chance. That was the best chance ever to win a Super Bowl in our first year. But we blew it. Jalen Warren blew it. And that's going to be it. Daniel Jones, congratulations. And the Indianapolis Colts are moving on, and I will see you guys at the start of year number 2. Who do we need to re-sign? Actually, we don't need to. Who is out there in free agency that we're going to target because we have money? Let's figure that out. 3, 2, 1. All right, so here's some developments I thought we should know. So Harmon, this left end, has been doing pretty fine. We did lose our defensive tackle that we had signed at the start of the season, and then Cam Hayward did retire. Jalen Ramsey did digress, but he's still 92 overall. Our linebackers are really good. I might upgrade Holcomb because there are a lot of middle linebackers that I'd be interested in. Corners are definitely a spot that we could upgrade in free agency if we needed to. Malik Willis, I feel like we're going to ride him out. I don't know if we're going to have a good enough pick. I'm not going to trade up for a quarterback, so we'll see what quarterback falls to us in the draft. Freiermuth is a good tight end, so is Johnny Smith. And then I could for sure take like another wide receiver too. So let's go over here to free agency. We might re-sign that defensive tackle that we did sign if he's interested enough just to get some pass rush, even though we have a lot of good linebackers and edge rushers. But Christian Wilkins, I mean, he's not totally interested. How many teams are interested in him? That's the one thing I want. We do have $80 million. So it's like we have a lot of mil. There's 5 offers. But like Nick Bolton is somebody I'm interested in for sure. So let's just offer him like $4 million here with some bonuses included. And with that, we are not the number 1 offer. So that's okay. We don't need him as desperately. However, I'll take a look. I'm just not seeing anything insane that I'm like really interested in. So I will go over to wide receivers, and Ray McLeod is interested. I do think he's pretty fast, so we can offer him a little contract there for like $7 million, I think, a cap hit there, and he'll be the number 1. There we go. So he can help us, our wide receiver depth. Corners are definitely always important, and let's bring back Kendall Fuller. I believe he was here at some point in his career, and for just a 1-year deal, he should probably like that pretty much. Yes, he will. A 1-year deal for him. Quarterbacks, I don't think there's anybody really yet. Not really anyone I'm interested in at all. So maybe we can maybe pour a little bit more money here into Christian Wilkins. I think we can probably may accept left offer here. That's fine. Let's just see what it comes up to. He wants to go to the Rams, so that's okay. We're gonna ignore him there. A young Tyleek Williams, let's do that. He's actually interested. I think that's a really good fit for us. Young is good for us here because we're trying to mix the young and the old here to make a good team. We do need to fill in some Cam Hayward at some point. I keep forgetting if he's a left end or right end. He was a right end, I believe. So let's get Matos. Again, that's another easy offer to make here. We can always draft a right end if we need to. But no, we should get him. And then I think, why not? Since it's an option, let's try to get Nick Bolton. Just go a little up here, like 4.3 mil, and let's see if that helps us get him. But if not, I'm not gonna get in a war battle. But no, there's our 5 offers. Targeted our 5 offers here, just as a recap. We should get them all, I think. Yep, we're gonna get him, and him. We should get all 5 of these guys and still have quite a bit of cap space to work with. But anyway, let's see if we get them, and then so we should be at 64 players in our organization. But then also I will see you guys at the draft. So just one quick thing. We got everybody except Nick Bolton, which is okay. He went to the Vikings. I'm not too mad about that, but it is time. It is time to see who we will be drafting at pick. I think we're in like pick 19 or something like that, so we'll see that. So let's see who's available. I don't know who exactly is going to be available, but I can tell you this, that we have pick 19 of the NFL draft. That's what I can tell you. And I can also tell you that I normally pause the draft because it's like, I want to scout a little bit here in the draft to see who we need to take. I do want to see, did any quarterbacks happen to fall? And oh my gosh, Fernando Mendoza fell to 19, or no, we actually have pick 20. We could take Dante Moore or Fernando Mendoza, bro. How is he around 3 or 4? How? And then also, halfbacks, we could take Jeremiah Love. Dude, he's good in this draft class. I do know that. Ooh. We do need a quarterback. Mendoza. Do we go Mendoza or do we keep it with Malik Willis? Oh, this is a big moment. What's throwing me off here is that he's around 3 to 4. He's a perfect fit for us. He's good. He's good. He's solid at everything. I mean, look, I have to take him. Fernando Mendoza, he just fell to pick 20 to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah, I was not expecting that whatsoever. But let's see what the second round pick has for us. This is, I think, the one that we got for Aaron Rodgers. Let's see if we can somehow still take Jeremiah Love if he's still there somehow. I doubt it. Why did I go to wide receiver for Jeremiah Love? No, he's not there. However, wide receivers are an interesting need here. And Chris Brazzell is somebody that we do know is pretty good in this draft class. I think Brazzell is who we had to take, or Bell. Chris Bell or Chris Brazzell. I don't remember who we took in a couple other things. I think we're going to go Chris Brazzell. He's not a top fit for us, but he's so good. Look at these. He's good, and it's solid and elite and all of this. His skills are pretty darn good. Chris Brazzell, he's not a hidden dev trade, but he's a fast receiver, and that's what we need. Because we don't have really any fast guys, but here's our second round pick. Which this is actually from the Green Bay Packers. So we could have taken Chris Bell here, but we are going to go on the defensive side of things. Probably we're going to take a look at right end just to see if we could get a replacement for Cam Hayward. And like this guy right here, is he a fit for us? No, he's not. But Damon Wilson Jr. is good, great, solid in everything. He's pretty strong, and he's pretty normal. We're going to keep him here. He's going to be normal dev trade, but he's pretty dang good. He's probably pretty solid, and I think that's just what we have to do to replace Cam Hayward. And I'm going to have the CPU kind of just send the rest of this, but I will see you guys at the end of the draft. What overall is Fernando Mendoza, who was projected to get picked in the 3rd round? It's absolutely crazy that we got him, but welcome to Pittsburgh, Fernando Mendoza. And hey, if you get injured, I don't want you to get injured, but even if you do get injured, we got Malik Willis. So let's see what overall Fernando Mendoza is. 72 overall starting quarterback will be Fernando Mendoza. I do want to see here who is the best quarterback in the draft. Caleb Downs went first. That's kind of crazy. But I do want to see who the best player in the draft was. It was Bain at 82, Reese at 81. For quarterbacks, I do want to see who was the best quarterback available to see if we could have had him. I'm really interested to see a bunch of tackles, wide receivers that went in like the 2nd round. I'm not seeing many quarterbacks, so maybe this wasn't a best quarterback draft. So hey, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna be happy with it, be content with it. But then also our wide receiver is our best overall grade at 76. Our right end is a 74. Then we got a left tackle as a 73. A corner as a 73. Mendoza, and then Burks as we also got as another wide receiver. So overall, pretty dang good. And it is time, boys. It is time actually to sim to midseason. I will see you guys in midseason. How well do we do? What are your predictions? Drop it in the comments down below. Midseason, are we better than 500? How do you think Fernando Mendoza is going to do? Well, we're going to find that out right now. Boys, we're still the Steelers. 4-3 here at the midway part. We actually have a better oh my goodness, holy cow, you boys. Fernando Mendoza, I don't know why you were projected. Why were you projected in the 3rd round? Because I just saw, oh my goodness gracious, 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. He has thrown for 2,000 passing yards in 7 games, 19 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, a 67% completion percentage. Come on, my big boy. And we've only won 4 games. Come on. Almost 500 yards on the ground for Warren. Gainwell is not doing anything, but no really rushing touchdowns. They're all coming through the air. And then we had that 88 overall defense, which is probably doing something great as well. But come on, boys. We're actually low-key. We're cooking. We are cooking. I don't know if we even have to make a move. But I do want to take a look at some players that are needing to be negotiating new contracts with. We have a lot of money, so I'm nervous. I hope it's not TJ Watt, but yes, it is. But luckily, he actually wants to come here. And other than that, it's really the only major one that we're going to have to do. So TJ Watt is actually really interested in coming here. So we're going to offer you a huge contract, and he's really excited to stay here for the next couple of seasons. So we are able to get that done with really no problem there. Kendall Fuller, we're probably going to let him walk. It's kind of same thing, maybe with Cole, or we can maybe do something later. I actually really like Calvin Austin. He wants to come here too, so let's just re-sign Calvin Austin. That's great that we were able to get that done. And then I think Malik Willis, oh, wait, we can't negotiate with him. That's all right. So we might have to lose Malik Willis, but hey, that's okay. And by the way, again, for the 2nd straight year at the mid-season point, we crushed the New York Jets, which is something that I'm really excited to hear. One thing here, I do want to take a look and see just the state of our team, state of our roster. Mendoza is only a star development at 74 overall, but is still putting up great numbers. Jalen Warren's doing great. I do think getting another wide receiver could be useful, but other than that, I mean, I'm pretty satisfied. Maybe another corner, but I'm just not really concerned at all here about this team. I don't know who I would trade as well. So I think maybe we could trade Jonnu Smith, but otherwise I think I'm going to keep this team the same. Let's take a look at free agency quick and see if there's any free agents that people were dumb enough not to resign. We can just throw in a free agency here, see if there's a wide receiver we can pick up or something like that. just as a one-season rental or half a season rental. Corner looks like, again, Darius Slay. That's an easy pickup for one season. So Darius Slay, welcome to the team. And then kind of we'll find the same thing with a wide receiver just to get some more wide receiver depth onto this team here. DeAndre Hopkins, perfect, 77 overall. He's a little shorter, but he has experience. And I really like that a lot here. So without further ado, I will see you guys at the playoffs. Do we make the playoffs? Can we get over the 9-8 and just please make the playoffs, boys? We'll figure that out in 3, 2, 1. What happened? I'm scratching my head. I don't know what happened. We were cooking, and then what happened, Fernando? What happened? You dropped off a lot. 4,400 yards, 36 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. I mean, that's not bad. What happened? Jalen Warren, 1,000 yards, 10 touchdowns on the ground, receiving wise. 2 receivers over 1,000 yards. Calvin Austin was 5 yards away from being over 1,000 yards as well. DeAndre Hopkins got in the mix a little bit, caught a touchdown. Blocking wise, how many sacks do we allow here? Come on, Broderick. We got to lock in. Maybe we got to fix our O-line a little bit. Defensively, are we getting interceptions? That's what I was nervous about because we had like no interceptions last year. We got 4 from Fuller. Maybe we have to bring him back then. Sacks, we got, I believe, 11.5 from TJ Watt. Yeah, we did. But other than that, okay. It is what it is. I'm content. Fernando Mendoza, you had a pretty good, strong rookie year, and we're going to build around you now. So now we see what you're capable of. We got 3 years left. We got to win 2 Super Bowls, though, so that's going to be a little bit of a hard thing to do here. But we'll figure it out. Let's see who we got to re-sign, and then we can move on from there. So Deshaun Elliott is somebody I do want to re-sign here, and I hope he will re-sign, and yes, he will. Let's go. We had $100 million on the dot to use as re-signing money here. Kendall Fuller had a great season. We're going to offer him another 1-year deal, and this is exactly what he wanted. So welcome back to the team. So $10 million, 2 players there. Cole Holcomb, we're going to bring this defense back mostly. This defense was not the issue. It was the offensive line and maybe some of the weapons around. And DeAndre Hopkins, I'm sorry, I'm not going to bring you back. Malik Willis, you won a little too much here. Now you've digressed all the way down to 68. So without all of that, I think actually a good backup quarterback is that's pretty dang good backup quarterback money. And, he's worth it. We know what he's capable of. But without further ado, I think that is what we're going to do. We're going to take that to the actual free agency, see if we can upgrade our offensive line or just any other position on this team. And then maybe we'll use the draft, or maybe we'll trade some draft picks away. Let's find that out right now. And I think, Jameson Williams. I mean, we could do Khalil Shakir, but Jameson Williams has less offers, and I'm okay overpaying for JMO. And is this enough? Is this enough to get Jameson Williams and give him another offer? Okay, he's interested, so I'm gonna work with it to give Fernando Mendoza another young option here. We could take Daniel Jones if we really wanted, but I'm good with that. Our safeties are good for now, except Kirby Joseph is a free agent. Excuse me. Trent McDuffie, I did see that. Ben Ginkel, we do have linebacker. Linebacker's the place here that we really do not need anybody. We do need some pass rushers, so I wouldn't be opposed to looking at, here, defensive line. I'm looking Jones here, probably pretty cheap to, just get a solid guy here on this team, and he's interested. And then, I think we're going to go for Trent McDuffie, 98 overall. We're going to go a little player friendly here again. The player may accept less, but we're going to give him a huge deal here. Add another defensive piece to this team, and he is interested. And those are going to be the 4 offers we are going to offer here in free agency, making this defense better, giving our guy Mendoza a little bit more of a weapon. We had 57 players, so we should have about 61 in our system if we were to get them all. Can we get them? Can we please have 61 players in our organization? Just make this easy, and then we can maybe send to the draft or maybe trade our draft picks. We got not all of them, so I'm a little nervous. I do want Jameson Williams a lot. He's so fast. He's so good in this game. We did not get Trent McDuffie, unfortunately. We did get JMO, and then Jones is not interested no longer. So we got Williams. That's the big thing. And then we got this left guard. So that's fine. That's pretty fine. I'm okay with that. And I'm trying to think of any other players that we could use. I'm just not seeing anybody else, and I think we're just going to have to use this, 7th-round pick. I don't freaking care. We're going to still keep our 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, and 5th-round pick for this year, and boom, it is done. We get Joe Alt, Johnson, and Benton. That's a really good haul for that 1st-round pick that we just don't really need. In my opinion, I think our record was way worse than our actual team is. Let's just take a look at our lineup now, dude. Our offensive line is just insane now. It's stacked, and in fact, we can probably trade some of our old offensive linemen now here. Let's just generate best lineup. So we can trade, we have so many offensive linemen that we can now trade for. Let's take a peek at what's a little, and then we get JMO too. This offense is looking way better than it was. I think right and left end could be a spot, or maybe upgrade that corner. Okay. So let's package together. I'm happy having some of these guys. I think this Isaac dude, I just don't want him on my team anymore. I just got him because we needed him, but now we don't need him, and people actually want him. So, hey, let's take that. Let's play that to our advantage. And then we'll obviously have the draft that the CPU will draft for us. I'm not seeing anybody that we're wanting, so we're going to have to find somebody on our own. That's going to be it. We're still trying to find that Cam Hayward replacement. So let's see, not a Trey Hendrickson, but that type of player, not a Myles Garrett. But let's see, like a David Bailey here. He's young, Star development. Again, we're targeting the Chargers again. We'll give you a left guard back here. That's what we can do. We can target the Chargers. I'm happy with that. Let's go back over here, back to the Chargers. I don't know why this exactly went like this, but we can go back to the Chargers. They're probably going to be interested. Yeah, they're going to be interested because we took their left guard, and then we can take their right end in David Bailey, 22 years old. And I think, if this doesn't go through, we can add in a pick if needed. I think we can add in a pick. I think the Chargers are being really nice to us. They're giving us basically their whole team. We don't really need any picks. We'll give you a third-round pick. And a third-round pick is not enough, so never mind. We cannot get him there. That is all right. Mike Dana could be something a lot too loud. I'm just trying to, upgrade this by any way possible. I saw the Jalen Carter is 91 overall. That's insane. Let's just do an 80 for an 80 here. Quick swap. And it's just declined, that's okay. We can give you a 4th-round pick, and this should go through. If it doesn't, it's just Madden being stupid. And there we go. We get a right end to, just deepen our defense a little bit because, also without hurting our offense. We're an 88 across the board. I really like this a lot. I really like this team. We are going to change our scheme fit, though. It's a 68% scheme fit. That's not great. We don't have really many people that fit together. So we can do a 76% scheme fit that works. And I think that is what we're going to run here. I really like this team. This defense again, let's just take a look at that. Yeah, there you go. Chris Boswell's a good kicker. And I actually, low-key, am going to change the playbook to the Vikings playbook, especially for the offense. And, in fact, let's roll it for the defense as well. Let's roll it for both. I really like this team. I'm not even going to sim to midseason. We're going to sim to the playoffs. Do we make the playoffs here in year number 3? Can Fernando Mendoza go the distance? We win our division at 10-7, and we have redemption against the Indianapolis Colts. I'm not even playing the game. I'm confident. We're going to win this game. We're going to upset. Actually, not upset. We're going to take advantage on the Indianapolis Colts and advance to the divisional round. Actually, hold up. Before we get into that, let's take a look at some stats. Mostly from our boy, Fernando Mendoza, who passed for over 4,000 yards, almost 5,000 yards, 4,700 yards, 23 touchdowns, a little too many interceptions at 17, but that's okay. Receiving-wise, we had 2 receivers over 1,000. J-Mo was came close as well. But come on, boys. Can we get redemption here in the wild card round against the Indianapolis Colts? This time, we have home field advantage. We'll find that out in 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Dude, we pull off an insanely close game, and there is no way. We win, but we cannot lose to the Jets. There is absolutely no way we lose to the Jets. We are advancing to the AFC Championship. Dude, if we lose to the Jets, I'm ending this video. I don't care if we have 2 years left in the rebuild after this. Thank God. But now we got to play. We got to play the Baltimore Ravens and Lamar Jackson. A big moment here for Fernando Mendoza. We're happening. Playoff rivals, division rivals. Lamar Jackson, Fernando Mendoza, the winner goes to the Super Bowl. We find out who wins coming up now. Right, here we go. Let's see what our defense can do. And we just gave up 2 big passing yards, but that's okay. Our defense is still good. We only allow a touchdown. Justin Tucker's back with them. That's kind of embarrassing. But let's see what our defense can do here. We're moving up the field pretty good. We're moving. Can we score? Okay, we're gonna hold this to an extra point. It's Chris Boswell getting on top here for us, still in the first quarter. And our defense is going to, yes, get a stop. And now let's see what our offense can do. A big chance to take the lead. We're moving down the field. And guess what? We're only going to get a field goal. A very defensive game so far. Here in the second quarter, we force another punt. Please, we got to score. We've been stopping Lamar Jackson. We got to take advantage. And we throw... Oh, why is Malik Willis in? Is Fernando Mendoza injured? Malik Willis is in. Oh, dear. This is not good. Malik Willis is our quarterback. But it's okay. We believe in him. 3rd and 14. Our defense can make a stop. 1st down and 10. It's Fernando Mendoza. Okay, thank God. Fernando Mendoza is back into the game. I don't know why it said Malik Willis. I was a little nervous. Here we go. 3rd and 18. 4th and 18. We're going to be held to another field goal as time is winding down here in the second half. And our defense chokes. 2nd and goal. And we are going to hold them at the line. We keep them out of the end zone. And here in the 3rd quarter, we get the football, but then we have to punt it away. Our defense needs to make another stop. They can. A defensive game here. Our offense, though, is finally moving. Can our offense finally get into the end zone? But no, we fumble the ball. And it is still a 6-point game. 3rd down, never mind. Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry are moving down the field. And will they get in? They will finally score a touchdown and take a 1-point lead with 17 seconds left. Here we go, never mind. The 4th quarter is now in. 3rd and 3. This is a huge play. We have to jump in now. Oh my goodness, what a game. So defensive. We have, again, 2 turnovers. That was costly. And we'll see what we can do here. and we're going to get sacked. Our defense is going to have to bail us out because there was nothing. There was nothing available whatsoever. Nothing available. We're sacked yet again, but we'll see what our defense can do here. Can we hold them? Defense needs to lock in. And oh, they lock in because Jalen Ramsey gets an interception. Come on. Now our offense. Oh my gosh. Fernando Mendoza to DK Metcalf for a 43-yard touchdown. And we're up. We're up here. Now our defense just needs to lock in for us. Second down. Now we hit first and goal and we give up a touchdown. Lamar Jackson to Derrick Henry. They go for the 2-point conversion and convert it. It's a 3-point game. Under 2 minutes to go. The kickoff is away. And here we go. Fernando Mendoza. A drive here. A game-winning drive is in order for us to win here. They're going, oh my gosh, they're playing deep. They're playing very deep. We're going to go right up the middle. We still got 3 timeouts. We're going to go no huddle because they are playing. They are playing very deep. Never mind. They fixed it now. We're going to play it outside. And it's incomplete, almost intercepted. That was a very dangerous pass. Very dangerous pass. We got a little lucky there. And now all of a sudden, though, it's 3rd and 2. So I'm going to probably look to dump it off to Warren. I got to throw it away. I got to throw it away. And so now all of a sudden, here's the game. Here's our playoff hopes are all down to this. They have all come down to this. Oh, gosh. Here we go. 4th down and 2. We got to... Yes. No, it's incomplete. It's incomplete. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. He had it. Calvin Austin had it in his arms. And now we have to stop him. We do still have 3 timeouts. But we got to stop him right away. Read option. Lamar ain't going nowhere. 3rd and 14. We stop him to a field goal, hopefully. And then Fernando Mendoza can still have another chance to march down the field and win the game. We were going to go for the touchdown no matter what. It would have been easier to just get a field goal. But you never know. We always play. We always play a little bit more aggressive. And, dude, we just stopped him. We just got the football back with 1:17. We're going to be down by 6. We're going to be down by 6. They're going to kick the field goal. To make sure there's no funny business, I am going to play. And maybe Jason Tucker, maybe Justin Tucker, you're a little old. Maybe you can miss the field goal. There's wind. There's wind. Oh, my gosh, I just said it. I just said it. He just missed the field goal. Justin Tucker, he's old. He just missed the field goal. Oh, my gosh. Dude. Wow. The one thing here, we don't have any more timeouts, but that is okay. We are at midfield. Oh, come on, Fernando Mendoza. This is where legends are born here in the clutch times of the playoffs. This drive is all that is in the way of making the Super Bowl here. Oh, my gosh. There's nobody. We got to throw it away. Throw it away. Fernando Mendoza throws the ball away, and it's now 3rd and 2. We just need a field goal now to make it to go into overtime. We don't have to stress out. And with that, we can play it however we want. We can play passes. We could theoretically run the ball and still have enough time. However, Calvin Austin, you know that's where I'm looking. I'm looking right away. And it's still, no, it's incomplete. Oh my gosh, I don't know how Calvin Austin dropped that. I don't know how. Okay. We don't have any timeouts. I am running this ball. And we're going to lose. Frick. Dude, that was the stupidest play call. I'm sorry. Our team sold us. Our team sold us yet again. That's so freaking annoying. We lose again. Like, we were there. We just needed a field goal. And I tried to play it too aggressive. Fernando Mendoza had a great game. 354 yards in the air, 1 touchdown. It was a defensive battle. Fun game. Guys, we got to win in the next 2 seasons for this to be successful. We have to win 2 Super Bowls in 5 years. We're already at year 4. If we don't win it this year, we're done. And, yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in free agency. I actually re-signed all the players that we needed to already. So are there any guys that can help us win now? Because we have to win this season and next season. Because if not, this rebuild is over. We could go all in on Jordan Addison, 25 years old. We have the money. let's just, offer him this contract here and make our wide receiver group insane. But unfortunately, we would have to pay a little bit more. So do I decide to do that? I think I got to. We got to help this offense here a little bit more. We're going to still have a lot of money left, and it's Jordan Addison. We're going to get him. We're going to get Jordan Addison. What a way to start off free agency. Our offensive line is good. I do want to make sure I'm not missing out on anyone here. The Vikings lost a lot of players. Left end, we could do Jonathan Allen. And Jonathan Allen is somebody I am very interested in. I'm interested in a lot. 1 year deal. He's actually interested in coming here, so it's a 1 year deal. That's fine. And yep, we're going to get him. We're just taking all the Vikings. But then cornerbacks, there are Sauce Gardner. Sauce Gardner wants to come here. We're going to pay him a lot of money. We're going to pay him quite a lot of money. But he is Sauce freaking Gardner. $11 million, dude. This is win now or go home. Sauce Gardner, a huge contract, is still not totally interested. So it's going to be a long shot, but we're going to try. We're going to pay him, the overpaying, and then as much money. So that was $11 million. We're going to try $13 to $14 million on his base salary with 15 bonus salary. We have so much money, but that's what it's going to be. It's going to be a huge salary because we have to win now. Making this defense even better, over a $200 million contract is absolutely insane, and he still doesn't want to totally come, so we're going to withdraw it, and that is okay. We got to be okay with that, Chris. We re-signed Boswell in the offseason. Matthew Stafford could be a good backup in case Mendoza does get hurt. So let's do a 1 year deal here for Matthew Stafford to be our backup to our man Fernando Mendoza. I think running backs we could always take a peek at, but again, there's not really. Rico Dowell could be interesting. Dowell could be a backup to Warren, but I think we're good. I don't think we need to spend that money there. This team is really good. I really like this team a lot. Hunter Henry, we could bring him in, but we have Jonnu Smith and Pat Freiermuth, who I'm okay with as our tight ends. And from that on, we're going to probably just move on here. Kenny Clark is a free agent. Let's just get another defensive tackle for 1 year. It's a pretty chill contract. And then, so we targeted 4 players, and I think we should get them all low-key. We're going to get Jordan Addison. We're going to get Jonathan Allen. We're going to probably get Kenny Clark and probably get Matthew Stafford. So I like this a lot, a mix of younger players and veteran players, just to make this team good. We're already in 91 almost across the board, and here we had 55 players, so 59 players would be meaning we would get them all. I really hope we get these guys, and I really hope this team takes the next step, and we have to. If we don't win the Super Bowl here in this season, the rebuild's over. But if we do, it's going to be, we have to win it in year 5, and it's going to be crazy. I think we have what it takes, especially with Fernando Mendoza's rookie contract. We got all the players, which is great. So without further ado, just in case we're actually bad and we, completely sell the bag, or in case we're good too, we have pick 29 here. I'm going to trade our first and second round pick of this year and try to get an additional pick here in just the next draft, just in case we need it. So let's just do this here, see if they would take it. I'm not quite sure if they would, they won't. Let's just take the first round pick, and it's just declined. The Bears are always pretty mid. So just gives us an additional first round pick, just in case, we need to use it for next year if we do win the Super Bowl this year. But a lot of things have to happen. I'm really confident in this team, so I will see you guys, let's just take a look. Let's take a look at the team. See Jordan Addison on this team because he is on this team. It's absolutely insane. DK Metcalf is on this team still. 2 90-plus receivers. We also have J-Mo. Mendoza has a bunch of weapons, including Freiermuth as well. And then Jalen Warren, Gainwell in the backfield. This O-line is insane. And then when you look at the defensive side of things, T.J. Watt, Alex Highsmith, Wilson, Queen, Holcomb, Jonathan Allen, Kenny Clark, Tyreek Williams, Harmon, Porter, Asante Samuel, Kendall Fuller, Elliott, Ramsey. This team is good. And then you got Chris Boswell as well. This team should do damage. Can we get over the hump? Can we finally win the Super Bowl? We came close last year, but if we don't even make the playoffs this season, the rebuild is in jeopardy of being over. We'll see you guys in the playoffs in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. There's no way. There's no freaking fracking way. How? 4,600 yards, 31 touchdowns, 20 interceptions for Mendoza. That's not great. Jalen Warren did not get over 1,000 yards, but still scored 4 touchdowns. Gainwell scored 5 on the ground. Receiving-wise, DK Metcalf did over 1,000 yards and 13 tutties, 6 touchdowns from J-Mo and Addison. Addison over 1,000 yards. Defensively, T.J. Watt has been kind of disappointing this season. He only gets 6.5 sacks, 1 interception. Interceptions leaders, who was that? That was Asante Samuel. The defense is a little underwhelming. This O-line is one of the best O-lines we've ever accomplished, but Joe Alt just had a bad year. Come on, 21st offense in the league, and then I want to see defense. We were at the 16th. Dude, that just sucks. How do we win 5 games? We only win 5 games with a 92 overall team, 93 offense, 90 defense, 90 overall team. Madden, I think, just hates me, bro. I legit think Madden just hates me. It's so stupid. But that was year 4. We've won 0 Super Bowls. So it would be impossible to win 2 Super Bowls because we would only have 1 year left. So that means this rebuild's over. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want more content like this, let me know in the comments down below. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. These videos always take a little longer than my podcast videos, so appreciate everybody who tuned in. Again, one final look at this team. I just don't know. I mean, do we just need a good quarterback? Do we need like a 90 overall plus quarterback? Fernando Mendoza is a good quarterback. I mean, we put him around good weapons. His offensive line is good. His defense is good. I don't know. I mean, there's holes in this defense, but I mean, the salary cap can only let you do a certain amount of things. I don't know. If you guys have any suggestions on how we can start winning these rebuilds, let me know. But overall, this was a fun rebuild to make for sure. Thank you, everybody, for watching this. Thanks for the guy for suggesting the Pittsburgh Steelers. This was a fun rebuild. We went from Aaron Rodgers to Malik Willis to Matthew Stafford and Fernando Mendoza. But this is going to be it for today's episode. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Don't forget to keep God first because he's the most important thing in your lives. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.